I am at Katahdin Airport in Georgia. Today I'll be conducting some ADF navigation using NVGs. What are NVGs? Thought you'd never ask. NVGs are night vision goggles that amplify any available light source there happens to be. In our case here, you can see the moon directly ahead. Also, there are other light sources here, like for example the airport lighting, which happens to be all around us. And check out this guy here next to me. Look at that, doesn't that look cool? The guy's helmet. My co-pilot here, handyman, sidekick. So isn't it beautiful? I just love the cockpit lighting, but that's just me. I have this fascination with lights. So anyways, first thing I'm going to get going on here is, let's see, I need to set my ADF for 0.21. So down here on my pedestal panel, get my handy flashlight out. Ooh, let the bright light shine. Okay. So, ADF panel. 0.21. First of all, I'm going to set my ADF here. ADF now for ADF, so I can hear the beep, 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 beep. And 20. Also, you'll see the needle will start moving as soon as I get close to the station that's emitting or transmitting this frequency. There it is. You hear the ding, 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 ding. And that's a nice strong signal. That means it's going to be good. Other thing that's happening here is, if you look on my ADF, you'll see that this needle here, the solid needle, is pointing towards the west. I'm going to go ahead and also set my heading bug there. It's a little triangle looking thing guy. I'm going to set it for right there at that. Right on top of that needle. Just, not going to do me any good here during the day. At nighttime, but in the daytime it's pretty useful. Pretty handy. Okay. Looks pretty good. Okay, let's see what do we got next here. Need to set my altimeter for 29.92. So, altimeter 29.92. Just gotta scroll down here fast. 29.92. There she is. Okay. And set my radio. That's my Victor. We call them Victors. It's actually this guy right here. It's the VHF com. Power's on. Set for 134.000. 134.000. I can test it right here too. There it is. That indicates that my comms is working. Other thing I need here too, and then I'm set for INT. Okay, good to go there. Okay. Now I am ready to get on out. I got my landing lights on. My anti-collision lights are also on for now. Eventually I'll be distinguishing those, so see, there's something else I'm forgetting here? Nope. Okay. So I'm picking up to, there's my torque gauge for about 25, or we don't have, we have almost a full tank of gas. Okay, fuel. I know in the aviation business, I think they refer to it as fuel, not gas, but okay, picking up to 25 psi torque gauge. It's 20. left pedal, and washer rear movement. It's a little bit different hovering at nighttime here too. I don't know what it is. It's just I think it's because you lose reference with the outside. I usually use what I call far rocks to help me keep maintain my hover position. But anyways, so let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and activate my NVGs, and there they are. So might be asking yourself, so how does this guy see where he's going at night, flying at night? And the answer is this: we use NVGs. And right down over here somewhere, it's off the main, one of the main active runways up here, where we should have our cargo set up to pick up. We're going to pick this cargo up, and we're going to set it for this bearing here that I have. You can see the needles on my instrument panel. You can barely see them because of these NVGs on. But I'll explain in a minute here how I use them. You might be saying to yourself, wow, how does he see his instruments like that? Okay, so here we go. All I have to do is hover over these one of these crates here for X amount of time before it gets loaded on. Just like that, it's already loaded. X amount of time. Okay, so anyways, back to the question about how I'm supposed to see where I'm going with the NVGs on. The instruments are all bright and blurred, and can't distinguish really anything on them. Well, the key is for my speed indicator. I'm not going to go point it out where that one's at right now, but it sits there right in the front. If you can look over to my right side, it's the third instrument from the right there. The speed indicator right now is pointing straight up, which means I'm going virtually zero. My speed's virtually zero right now because I'm not really moving. But straight down is 80. I know this from flying many times, 80 knots straight down. So, knowing that, you know, obviously if you know 80 knots sits down at the bottom at 6 o'clock there, then you know that you should know pretty much, okay, so 80 knots there, that means 70 knots to the right, to the left of it's 90 knots, blah, blah, blah. And the same thing for my HSI, I need to know what my direction is, so all I can see is I can see an outline of the needle, but I know roughly the direction I need to go for one thing. For two, I know which needle I'm looking at. So, and I know left and right, and then we need to go straight forward here. And go ahead and get my funk on here. So the needle says we need to go to the right a little bit. Probably going to be flying a bit, either contour here or nap of the earth. So we're in a tactical situation. Through the trees. cars coming up ahead. Watch out for them going over. I know somewhere up ahead here, by looking at the map I was looking at, I could see that there was going to be, or there is going to be a riverbed up here, a river up here. And so that will be coming up first before our drop-off zone, or LZ, where we're going to be dropping this cargo at. And it's supposed to be giving us some smoke too, so it'll be interesting to see what the smoke's going to look like with the NVG zone. And we go left now, a little bit left towards the buildings and the trees. Trying to keep it down a little bit too. According to my speed indicator, it looks like we're at 80 plus knots, actually 90 knots now. There's the trees. And you go to the right more now. And we got some power lines coming up. I'm going under. Down. I'm going under and up over the trees. Looks like we need to go to the left a little. Oh! That tree branch came up awfully close, but of course, you know, it's a tree branch, so in reality, this helicopter would just blow right through that. But just for the sake of simulator purposes, I'm going to go ahead and be sure I'm careful for these trees here. Okay, so I'm still looking for smoke towards the trees. Also looking out for the river. Going to the right a little bit more here. And down. See, now I'm more or less flying up at the earth. We go back to the right. Speed's 80. Coming up on our residential area here now. Trees. Still looking for the smoke. Where are you, smoke? Or the riverbed. Let me go right a little bit, looks like. Still don't have a visual on any smoke. Going left now. And right. There it is. There's the smoke. I see it now. And coming down here. trees here. You can see it straight up ahead. At my 12 o'clock there. Still at 80. And there's the river. There's the river. I'm going to skirt over here this side here. That's one other thing I need to start getting my speed down here for landing. Oh, 60 knots. That's about 60 knots there. That's good. Looks good to me. Okay. So, other instruments of importance I need to be paying attention to at this time are my vertical velocity indicator, vertical velocity indicator. Come on, Dan, tongue twister, hello. Okay, take it down. We're still at 60 knots. Take it down. Take it down. There it goes. 60 knots. 50, 40, keep it in there. Not exit ETL yet. Gonna hover on the brink of exiting ETL. Right there. Bringing out the power. Bringing the power, bringing the power, bringing the power. Bringing the power. Sinking forward. Bringing the power. Should be exited ETL. Look at the moon. And there we go.